On USD index, DXY weekly time frame, price is currently stuck inside this range and it's currently trading around this support. As you can see, many rejections from it by connecting these swings and around this resistance. As you can see, many rejections from it by connecting these swings. So we currently know that price is currently sitting inside this floor. That's why we'll be looking for buy setups around the support and sell setups around this resistance around 92. And from a market structure perspective, we can see that the XY, as mentioned, is stuck inside this range, and as we can see previously, that here price was making higher highs and higher lows, so we were in a bullish trend, and then the last swing low is broken downwards, so we are now in a downtrend. As you can see, price is making lower lows and lower highs, and so on, and price broke above its swing high. So as per market structure, we either have a bullish trend, the market is making higher highs and higher lows, or a bearish trend, the market is making lower lows and lower highs, or as you can see, it can be stuck inside a range. So we have a big range here, a big range around here, as you can see, up down with no clear direction. We have a range here, up down with no clear direction, and we are currently stuck inside this range. And as per our previous price, when the XY is getting stuck inside a range, usually the breakout would be upward, as you can see, upward. So we can expect that history will repeat itself and make an upward movement from here. However, it's just a speculation. Nothing is clear or sure yet. We know that the XY is currently stuck inside this range and it's currently trading around its lower bounds, and it's currently sitting around this support. That's why we'll be looking for buy setups. From a weekly perspective, we always know where we stand in the market and do our market structure from daily and weekly. Then we'll zoom into lower time frames to look for potential buy setups or sell setups. In our case, we'll be looking for buy here and for sell around here. If we zoom into daily time frame, we can see that the XY is currently trading inside this wedge pattern. As you clearly see, it's not a channel, as the lower trend line is steeper, is it's getting closer to the price, which I usually say that a wedge pattern is stronger than the channel, as price is not making big corrective movements. Instead, it's making small corrective movements and not that big. And of course, the impulse movements are not very strong. They are getting rejection around this slope. So the wedge pattern is stronger than the channel, as I always say. And from a daily perspective, we know that the XY is currently overall bearish, making low lows and lower highs. And as per my last analysis, I mentioned that this one is a support, so we were looking for buy setups around here unless price breaks it downward, which what happened. Then a movement till our lower support would be expected, and that's exactly what happened, as you can see. So for now, this is our resistance, and this is our support. That's why we'll be looking for buy setups as price approaches this area, the support area. We're looking for buy setups, and we'll be looking for trend following sell setups as price approaches our upper resistance 92 and this upper brown trend line, which acts as a non-horizontal resistance, especially that, as mentioned, this one is overall bearish. So that's why we'll be looking for trend following sell setups around here. So from a daily perspective, as mentioned, price is currently stuck inside these two support and resistance, and specifically inside these two brown trend lines. So what should we expect? First of all, as price approaches our lower support, we'll be looking for buy, and then if price approaches our upper resistance, we'll be looking for sell. And we'll be waiting for a third swing to form around our brown trend line and wait for a break above it to speculate, as mentioned from daily, this upward bullish movement. So as you clearly see, price is stuck inside this range, making big, huge movements downward, upward, downward. So now we are speculating this wave. However, as mentioned, we are not ready to buy yet. We always wait for extra confirmation. As you can see here, price was overall down, then formed what we call a rich bomb setup, which helps us catch explosive movements. And anyway, price broke above the last high. So lower highs, as you can see, lower highs were overall bearish. Then price broke above the last high. We want to see this happens around here. So that's why we're waiting for a new swing high in our case to form, and then we will enter buy, of course, long-term buy on daily time frame on the DXY. Then and only then the bullish movement would be expected, and of course these resistance will act as rejection zones. We'll be looking around it for short-term sell. So long story short, we'll be looking for buy as price approaches our lower support 89, 88, and sell setups, trend following sell setup as price can still trade higher than trade lower to form the swing and then breaks it upward. So buy, sell, and waiting for this long-term movement, we'll be looking for buy and sell around here on lower time frames like H4, H1, and M30. As long as it's trading inside this wedge pattern, we'll be looking for sell and buy opportunities inside it. And from a long-term perspective, we're waiting for a break of the structure of this wedge pattern for a long-term trend reversal. And when the break happens, these would be our rejection zones, as you can see as mentioned in these arrows. So let's zoom in a little bit, and here we go. We'll be looking for sell around here. Let's say price will go like this. We'll be looking for sell around here unless price breaks it upward. Then this resistance will become support, and the movement that our next resistance would be expected. Then we're looking for sell around here unless price breaks it upward, and so on. As you can see, no matter where we are and which floor, let's say you are in this floor, we'll be looking for buy, sell. If price made it till this floor, we'll be looking for sell and buy, and so on. Hope you found it useful. If you do, please do not forget to like, follow, and comment for me to keep going. And if you like me to talk about a specific pair, or if you have any questions, feel free to post it in the comment section below. Best of luck.